Hi, Theresa Campbell here with Be Next Media. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a new video series dedicated to presenting to you tips and strategies for your digital marketing. We will talk about WordPress changes, creating dynamic social media posts, and awesome video marketing. Today we start with WordPress and how to make changes to your logo, your favicon, and your slider images. I hope you enjoy. Today's show is about making simple changes on your WordPress site. And I know a lot of people now are migrating over to WordPress, and maybe you paid somebody on Fiverr to upload your template. You have a fantastic template, but you don't really know how to make little fixes and make little changes to that site. And maybe you even worked with someone overseas, and so there may be a language barrier. So this video, and I will be creating a series of videos for you, are specifically for those Black female entrepreneurs who are building empires, building very successful businesses, and need to have a website and a brand and messaging that is powerful and bold and professional, number one. So I will be walking through with you today how to make changes to how to upload your logo, how to upload a favicon, and that's Favicon, and how to make changes to your slider images. And that's that big image on the front page of your website, the home page at the top. So simple changes that you can do on your own. Now, one of the requirements in these videos is that you are already logged into the back end of your website. I will not be walking through that part of the process for you. Now, if you need help knowing how to simply and quickly, easily get to the back end of your website, let me know. However, I'm assuming that, and I hope that you have that part of the process already nailed. So go ahead and log into the back end of your website, whether you have GoDaddy, Manage WordPress, or whether you have cPanel, or you can log in directly from WordPress login page and go ahead and get into the dashboard of your website. So I'm just going to go through. I will share my screen with you, and let's get to it. Okay, so we are on the back end of a website that I am creating, and this is for myself. And all of these boxes at the top, for now, those that you can X out of, go ahead and X out of. They will always come back and be on your dashboard. They are of no concern at this moment. Again, today we are focusing on the logo, the favicon, and changing the images on your slider. So for your logo, let's start there. Most templates, when they are uploaded to your WordPress site, they already come with a template logo and template images, which are great, right? Because they show you maybe the size of the logo and the placement of the logo. So in order to change the logo on your website, your WordPress website, I want you to scroll over here on the far left side of the dashboard. Remember, you are on the back end of your website. You are on the dashboard of your WordPress website. Scroll all the way down. For most templates, there will be an option on the left that says Theme Options. For those that do not have this item listed on the left side menu, you may have to go to Appearance here and then Customize. I will go through that process and the steps to change your logo on Customize after we do the theme options. First, we'll start with changing the logo under theme options. Most new templates have this item listed on the menu. So click on theme options, please. And when you click on theme options, it basically opens up that entire part of the website in a new page or in a new window. And in this new window, again, you have a new set of menu items. And under this menu item, the first, typically for most templates, is the general settings. And that automatically opens. And if it's not open, go ahead and click on general settings. Most templates, this will be the terminology that you see. If for some reason it's not called general settings, look for the section of that menu that has the logo. Okay, now I'm going to walk through you how to change your logo. Again, for the most part, when your template is loaded into WordPress, you're going to have the template logo. That's okay. And you'll see that here, logo, and here, upload your own logo. This URL is basically the URL for the image, the logo image. It's automatically populated when you load your image. You don't have to worry about naming it or changing it or calling it something new. The system automatically creates that name for you based on what you termed the image. So basically you click on upload, very easy. And I will walk you through how to do that. So you click on upload. Again, you will see all of the template images that came with this file. You click on upload. Again, select file. And now this will take you to your computer's folder system. All of my files are in Dropbox, and I will just walk you through how to do that. Again, I'm basically searching on my computer for the logo that I want to use. And if you need help creating a logo or designing something new for your WordPress website, let me know. Place a comment below and I will create another video on how to create your own logo very simply. You can create a very nice, simple logo for your website. It should not cost a lot of money. So here we have my logo now. And again, once you see it loaded here and you see the image on the right-hand side, that will let you know that it's uploaded properly to WordPress. If for some reason you receive an error, that may mean that this extension has to be changed. And I have seen that quite a bit. So sometimes you'll upload an image and it doesn't, you'll press select to upload the image and it doesn't make it over to WordPress, or it doesn't upload properly. You may have to change this extension to a JPEG, or you may have to change it to a, there's another file name that you could change it to, a JPG or JPEG, two JPEG file formats. So you may have to change it to a JPG or a JPEG. Again, not something that we can cover in this video. If you need help with that, please let me know, leave a comment, and I definitely will create another video for that process specifically. Nonetheless, moving forward, this logo has uploaded properly. You click select. Okay, and you see now you have this comment, settings have changed, you should save them. And we'll see that my logo has uploaded properly. Now, there's one part in this that I'll show you what's wrong, and then I'll show you how to fix it. I think that's the best way to make sure that you receive all of the information you need. However, we'll continue going down the page, and now we see Favicon. And Favicon simply stands for your favorite icon. It's a shortened version of 2 words, favorite icon, simply a favicon. And the favicon are these images, you see them all the time at the top of your browser, right? Google Plus, the template logo that I have here, YouTube's favicon. And for me, for all of my clients, for my business and the work that I do, I always make sure that a favicon is loaded onto the website. It just makes your website look that much more professional. So we're going to upload a favicon, and your favicon can also be your logo. So for this purpose, we'll keep it simple. We'll just use the logo that I have uploaded here. One thing that I do want to tell you is that you can change the title of your images here on WordPress. So let's just say, and for search engine optimization and just making sure you're highly ranked on Google, it's probably a good idea to change the name on some of your images. So here I'm going to change the title of the favicon to Theresa Campbell. Well, Theresa Campbell rocks. Okay, now you see your favicon is loaded here. Okay, and then we'll continue that process down and change all of the template logo images to our own personal images. Very simple. You use the same image and you click upload, you click the image, you click select. Very simple. Upload, image, select. Upload, image, select. Now, here, since I'm on this page, I will show you, this is where you change your footer text. Again, it's under the general settings. So if you want to go ahead and change that template standard text in your footer, you can do so here. Current year, this is called a short code. Anytime you see these brackets, these are short codes, which means the system has built in to automatically update that information. So you do not have to say 2016 and then go back next year and change it to 2017 and the year following 2018. Since it says current year and it has these brackets, the system will automatically update the year. So we'll leave that as it is. However, we will change this information. Theresa Campbell, a division of the Next Media. All rights reserved. Okay, and made with love in sunny Southern California. Okay. Now, right now, all of this information is bold. I really only want the first part of this footer text bold. Simply to change that and delete the bold, highlight that copy and unclick or unselect bold. And you see it changes. So to recap here, we clicked on general settings from the theme options. We uploaded our logo image by pressing upload, selecting the image and clicking on the select button. We went down this page and changed our favicon, our Apple iPhone icon, our Apple iPhone Retina icon, the Apple iPad icon, the Apple iPad Retina icon, as well as we updated our footer copy. And I showed you how to select and deselect the bold. Okay, since all of that is done now, we save changes. Yay! We love saving the changes. Now, one thing I do immediately when I am working in WordPress, I will always open up the page that I'm working on in a new window, in a new tab. I always open the media library and I always open the pages. So you simply hover over the name of your website And if you have an e-commerce site and a site, it will, here WordPress calls the main site the site, and then your e-commerce the store. For this purpose, we are going to click on Visit Site. We want to see what that logo looks like now on the live site. All right, so here now you will see that I have my new logo at the top in my menu. Okay, and we can scroll down to the bottom and see that the footer copy has been updated. Okay, so that was simply the logo and the Favicon, making those simple changes on your WordPress site. Next, I'm going to show you how to do that from the Customize section. So go over with me to Appearance, and I want you to click on Customize. Once you click on Customize, this is going to bring you to a new window, and it's pretty much the same thing as theme options. It's just that some templates, the creators and the developers of those templates didn't design a separate option section for you to make all of these little changes on your website. So WordPress has this built into their backend. Every WordPress site will have an appearance selection on the menu side, on that left side of the page. So you can always change your logo here. So in order to change your logo on the appearance, again, you're going to click Customize, and here you'll click on Styling Options. Okay, click on Styling Options, and then next you click on Header. Okay, here you can change the text color for the menu. In order to go back, don't X out, just keep going, hitting this arrow here. So these are all, the styling options are all for colors, okay? For changing the logo, let's click on Site Identity. Here, I'm sorry, not for changing the logo, for changing the name of your website. So here you see the site title and the tagline. This tagline is crucial because this appears on Google, and anytime anybody searches for your website, this is the tagline that appears. So while we're here, we're going to go ahead and change our tagline to say a digital luxury, digital, if I can spell, digital marketing firm. Okay, now here we are with the site, and this part of WordPress is pretty awesome because it changes it in real time. You can see it in real time. You don't have to open a new window. So next we're going to add that logo. Here it is called a site icon. Okay, we click on Select Image, and our image is already loaded in WordPress, so we just click on that again. And here it will ask you to resize the image or crop the image. Yes, you just select Crop Image, and it will automatically resize the image for you. The image has been cropped. You see that it's there. Now you click Save and Publish. Okay, very easy, right? So that's on the basic WordPress backend. Again, you will click on Appearance, you will click on Customize, and then you will click on Site Identity. When you click on Save and Publish, it stays in this window. It's saved. Don't worry about it. Just now you can click this X. When you click this X, you go back to the dashboard of the backend of your website. So last that we're going to go over today are the big images At the top, very simply, these images are called slider images. Anytime you see this happening, these arrows where you can go to another image, these are sliders, like sliding on ice. So to change those, we are going to go to a section called Slider Revolution. No, not Prince in the Revolution. Slider Revolution. So click on that, please, if you will. And now this brings you to what is called a gallery for all of the sliders that you have on your site. And you can use sliders on any page of your site, right? So for this purpose, we're going to keep it simple and just change that image. Basically, you just click it, see where the hand is, click. Now you can use a custom image. You can use a generic or stock photo. I personally like to have customized images. I don't like, cookie cutter websites. They really make me want to vomit. So if you can, I always recommend a custom image. If you need help with that, please let me know. And I'd be more than happy to help you create some custom images for your website. So this page is, it could be a little bit overwhelming, but I want you to focus on just a few items here that will really make your website stand out. So again, this is an image that came with the template. This is copy. This is not my copy. This copy came with the template. It was already preloaded, which is awesome. However, we're going to make this baby pop and make it, much more professional. In order to change the image, there's a section here, main background. When you open this window, it should already be preloaded on this section. So main background image. This button should already be pre-selected. We're going to select change image. And hopefully you already have an image prepared that is sized appropriately for that space in the slider. I can tell you that most of those images are 1920 by 1080 pixels. 1920 by 1080 pixel. If you have images that are that size, for the most part, you'll drop that into the back end of your dashboard on WordPress, and you won't have any problems. So let's use this image. These are images that I've already created for other marketing purposes or marketing materials or another website. So just to keep it easy, I'm using an image that I already have. If you want me to, again, show you how to customize your images that you've purchased, I would be more than happy to do that. So I clicked and we're waiting for the image to load. The image has loaded. I see that it's loaded. This size here is 1920 by 1092 pixels. Okay, we're going to click insert. And then you will see the image change here. And there we are. So now we can see that this copy doesn't really work on the image any longer. You double click on the copy and I will show you just a few things here. If you scroll over to this section, let me go back one more step. If you have to click on style, okay, this is the first item on this tab, so it should already be open. Click on style, and now we're going to select a new font. Okay, you basically click on this and hover over each one, and you can see what that font will look like and determine if it's, the right look for your website. Now, hopefully you have already done your branding work and your ideal client work, you know your consumer personas, and you already have a handle on the type of font that you want to use. If you need help with any of those things, please reach out to me and let me know. Let's go with this font. Of course, I like to use fonts that are probably a little bit bolder, bigger and bolder. So we'll go with this font. And now you see that the font has changed. In order to change the copy, you literally just drag your mouse over, hover over the copy, and then type in your new copy. Okay. In order to change the color, you hover over this area. We're still in the style section. Click. Now for colors, you can do one of two things. You can move this bar here to change your color. Again, hopefully you have done your branding discovery or your branding consultation and you know exactly what your brand colors are. And if so, you're going to save yourself a lot of time. If you know your brand colors, I want you to go ahead and enter that color here. So the number for that color here. And let's see, for this purpose, we'll keep it simple. Black, just inside note, it's all zeros. White is all F's. So we're going to make this copy black. Okay, and you see, presto, presto magic, is changed. We're also going to change this second line. Again, double click. And let's change this copy. It's your. Okay. This code here, don't let it scare you. Just leave the code the way it is. You're only going to change the copy, right, that you no longer need. Okay, and now we're going to change the color. Again here. We'll make this black. Now, if you want to link this to a login page, or if you have a download for an ebook, or you have any other items that you need to have people click on from this homepage, bonus, I will show you how to add a button, and I will show you how to link that button to a separate URL. So here we're going to add a layer. We're still under style. You're going to add a layer. You scroll down and you see button. Very easy, right? Some people are charging you way too much money just to make a simple change. I can understand definitely investing in website development and website design initially because you need to have a professional site. However, if you need to make some simple changes, these are things you can do yourself if you have the time. So just click on one of these buttons, whatever you need. There are also additional little doodads back here that you can use if you so choose. Again, for this purpose, we're going to direct our audience to a separate ebook or link or event registration site, anything like that. So when you click on that button, my apologies, let's start over. Okay, so add the layer, click on the button. So you can see that these are black and white, very boring, right? So to change the background color, you click here. And again, whatever your color might be, you change it to that. If you know the number, go ahead and use your number. And your font color, you're going to change that here. It's white, all F's. Remember, white is all F's, so that's fine for this purpose. And then for the border is fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Now for the hover, now you can see it's changing, right? Very cool. Your background is red, your font is white. Now what happens when you hover over it? It's white and black. That's okay, but let's reverse that. You click on hover state. Again, your background, let's just say you want that black. Remember, black is all zeros, 6 zeros. And let's say now you want your font to be white. Remember, white is all F's, 6 F's. And well, I never got F's. just so we're clear. And now you can see that it's red, it's black, it changes. And we close this window. Oh, where did it go? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, I have to click. Okay, so my apologies. Click on the button and now it's there. Okay. You drag the button to the section, the area, we'll place it here. Now to link this bad baby, click on here. And now I want you to go over to Actions. Here at Style, you just scroll all the way over to Actions. Now I want you to click on that plus sign. Click is already there, but just so you can see, you have several options. You want people to click on it in order for it to go to the new URL, or mouse over, or when they leave the mouse. Click is the most common. So just make it simple. And from here, you're going to say simple link. This is now where you enter your URL. So let's just say, for sake of this conversation, we want to divert them to our Facebook page. They enter your Facebook page URL or whatever the URL is. You can enter here the URL for your ebook, the URL for your event, the URL for your webinar, the URL for your blog talk radio, whatever it is that you want, wherever you want the traffic to go, that's the link that you use. Next is the link target, meaning do you want that link or that window to open up in the same window or a new window? Typically, it is a new window. Okay, so click Save Slide here at the top. Scroll back up to the top, click Save. Okay, now let's go back to our page and see what that looks like. Here, simply, we're going to press F5 so that the window refreshes. And what will happen is we should see our new slider. Here we are. Okay, you see how that turned out? Let's click and see what happens. Make sure your pop-ups are available. So allow pop-ups. Oh boy, I entered the wrong URL. So going back, let's correct. Make sure your URLs are correct. So going back, correcting the URL. Oh, so for this one, I cannot direct it to my Facebook. So let's use this page. So I just want to show you real quickly what that looks like. Bear with me. We're going to copy and paste the new URL. Anytime you make a change, make sure you save that slide. And then we're going to go back to our page, refresh, press F5, wait for that new page to load. And what I love about this is that once you do this yourself and you feel pretty comfortable what you're doing and confident in what you're doing, you'll be able to make these changes with no problems. Now you see that when I click on that click here button, it does take us to another page. So it's a very simple way to, again, change your slider, change that big image on your website, add your logo, change your logo, have a favicon at the top, and really make your website pop. Okay, so again, those are simple changes you can make to your website, adding your logo, adding your favicon, changing the big image on your homepage. This way you'll have a bold website, a professional looking website, something that's customized that you love and that your clients and your audience love, where you can get all the traffic and all of the business that you need. Have any questions about what we went over today, and if you want more information, if there's a tutorial that you'd like for me to produce, or some questions you have about what we went over, please comment below. Please let me know that this was useful for you. My name is Theresa, Be Next Media, and we specialize in digital marketing, social media management, all things website development and design. Would love to help you if you are in need. And please share the love, refer me if you know of anybody who needs my assistance. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.